Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. The adventures of Gerald and Rosie continue. We are here in Kraków, Poland, and we will be here for the next 2 days. We just landed and it's about 10 a.m. so it should give us plenty of time to check out the city. We have 2 tours lined up for today, and along the way we'll explore some cuisine.
See what we can get into.
And then tomorrow we are doing a day trip to
Auschwitz and the salt mines.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting. Lots of history there, many things to learn, and well, let's get to it. First world problems when you want to stay in the penthouse, but the elevator at the place only goes to the 4th floor, and you gotta carry your bags up. How's it going?
Amazing.
This is what you've been training for your whole life. Did we do it? Did we make it?
We made it.
Oh, nice.
Let's check out the room.
Hello. Welcome to our room in Kraków. Come on in. First, we're going to start with this room over here. And this is probably one of the most funky, cute bathrooms we've had. Look at that tile, and then there's like a little window so you can have some daylight in here and you don't feel trapped in. And then we come over here, we have some nice seating with some more windows, and I believe that's St. Mary's Church in the background there. We have some closet space, and then I love these doors. They're like see-through a little bit.
Transparent?
But not, yeah. And then we have the lovely bedroom here. Very nice sized TV. And then we have a cool little balcony with like some really funky like rocker chairs. It's a little wet out here right now, but we should be able to enjoy it a little later. Very excited about the rocker chairs. And then if you want to follow me this way, we have a dining room table here, and then like a little bar top with also some nice views of the church there. We have a funky, cool looking kitchen here. And then we have our living room here with also a very nice sized TV, seating for 10 people. And then, but wait, there's more! We have a whole little terrace out here with an even better view of St. Mary's, and I'm very excited to explore the city.
Well, now that we're all checked in, first initial thoughts of just walking around a few blocks, what do you think?
Very beautiful. Everywhere you look, there's like just, I can't even put it into words. There's just wonderful buildings, things to look at.
Yeah, nice brick streets. It's very scenic.
Yeah, it's like a feast for your eyes. Everywhere you look, there's like a donut, there's like a pretzel. Lots of bakeries just along this little tiny road, so I am in heaven.
Rosie found her first meal of the day. They're like pretzels filled with all sorts of savory things. We'll see which one she picks.
We went with the mango passion fruits. That seemed like the most unique. It kind of looks like a pretzel, but not quite. Let's find out. Mmm.
Oh, yeah, it's like a filled pretzel.
Mm-hmm. I need a private moment. That's how good that is. The filling is fantastic. It's like a good mixture of the passion fruit and mango.
Looks unique.
It is very unique. I don't think I've ever had anything like this.
Rosie rating?
10 out of 10.
And we are at this place.
Fantastic. Must try.
So far, Polish food is
It's a hit. We loves. Well, we just finished our walking tour. It was about 2.5 hours long. We did a tour of the old town. We started off at the part of where the wall is still standing, original part of the wall that used to pretty much enclose the entire city. And then we went to the square that used to be one of the largest from medieval times.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. There's a big market that goes right down the middle of the square, so you don't even realize the square. You don't realize how big the square is until you walk to the other side of it.
Yeah, I believe it's 200 meters by 200 meters.
Yeah, it's a decent size. Tons of original architecture from like the 14th century and 15th century. Saw some cool churches. I think the oldest church we saw was from the 11th century.
Mm-hmm.
It was like one of the last remaining original buildings from that time because
It was made out of stone, so it was the only one that like didn't burn.
the Mongols invaded apparently, which is, surprising.
Yeah.
I never knew that, at least, just because, you think Mongols, you think Eastern Asia, not Central Europe, but that's another fun fact. And then we ended at the castle.
Yeah, and there was also a very eclectic looking church at the castle.
Yeah, very unique. It was a bunch of different like building materials and styles. It was really busy. Now we're off to find some lunch.
Fantastic. We are at Mir Pierogi, and we have two different kinds of pierogies. We have the Krakow style, and then the meat and vegetable. I'm gonna try the Krakow style because I think that's bacon, and I don't know, but we're gonna find out.
Meat and potato.
Mm-hmm. You
How
can
is
really
it?
taste the bacon. It's nice. I like how soft the dumpling is. Mm-hmm.
This is the meat and veggie.
Mmm.
Full of meat.
Mm.
Pretty good.
My kind of meal.
First pierogi in Poland.
Cheers.
We're just walking down this cool little street, and there's all sorts of restaurants, and we're not even in like the old town, and it's still
Really
looks,
lively.
Yeah, lively and picturesque. Cobblestone streets and very nice. Just finished up our tour of the Jewish quarter and the Jewish ghetto. It was a little bit dark and somber, but
Yes.
it was a very eye-opening. You don't really go into that much detail.
Especially
Like in
not
school.
history in Poland,
Yeah.
of all the things that happened specifically here in Krakow. We also did learn about some of the heroes that helped the
Yeah.
Jewish people here.
Yeah, if you've ever seen the movie Schindler's List, I think we went over a few of the like shooting locations and stuff and learned all about the history going back hundreds of years. But on a lighter note, our tour guide was really cool and he made some recommendations for us to go try out, so that's where we're headed now. So we're back in the Jewish quarter, and they have a bunch of cute little stalls here. And then they have this octagonal building that is a food court. And they have some famous snacks.
Well, here we have it.
I think we got the beef. There's pickles, beef,
Cheese, maybe?
cheese. It's like
all the meat groups, or all the food groups that I
Yeah.
enjoy. I'm so excited.
What is it like
sounds crunchy.
Vegemite?
Just never-ending cheese. Very thick bread.
If you go to a restaurant, you can ask.
We like,
for
it's
bread
almost like a
that
cheese bread with like toppings on top.
Yes. So it's almost
Yeah.
maybe like
Rosie recommendation?
I give it like a 8 out of 10.
Not bad.
We are on a quest to try several different traditional dishes in the time we have here. So far we've had pierogies, and then,
Pizza bread thing,
yes,
and now we need some pushkis. Well, we're back at the main square. Got St. Mary's right there, and it's like pigeon galore here.
it's because they're feeding them.
Yeah. You gotta watch out because they fly right past your head, like a few inches away.
I don't like this.
We're gonna sprinkle some. Gonna sprinkle some pigeon feed on Rosie's hair. put some in your pocket. But
I survived.
Now we're at the cloth hall with some shopping.
Ooh.
I think after food, shopping is your next favorite thing.
Yes.
See what we can find.
Cute person.
Tons of souvenirs and traditional Polish stuff and jewelry, all sorts of stuff.
Wow, this is a cool art installation. It was only supposed to be here for 3 months, but then the artist gifted it to the city of Krakow. It is meant to symbolize a broken heart. That's why the guy has bandages around his face. Yeah, also, not so fun fact, this used to be where they did executions, and this is just a coincidence. It was
There's
not.
a head right there,
Yes.
right where they used to cut people's heads off.
What do we have here? Oh, would you look at that? Oh, I knew my nose wouldn't let me down.
They have all sorts of flavors. What do you got?
I got this beautiful, yummy pushki. Smells fantastic. Let's see. Pumpkin orange. I've never had such a mixture. That is a fantastic mixture. It's like citrusy, but then you get the hint of the pumpkin. Yes, eat. Me eat. You think they'll let me join? We are at a restaurant. We will put the name down below because I am not even going to try to pronounce it. But we got a sampler platter here. A feast. It says it's recommended for 2, but I feel like we could feed an entire village. There is pork knuckle. There's ribs. There is sausage. There is
More
potato
sausage,
pancakes.
potato pancakes, fries, baked potato,
Some pickles.
sauerkraut with meat,
And
pickles,
Yep.
and I think there is,
I feel like we're forgetting. Oh, pierogies.
yeah, they're
Somewhere.
underneath the potato pancakes.
Yeah,
But
somewhere in here.
for scale, this is about half of Rosie's body's length.
I don't even know what I should
Looks
try.
delicious. A little bit of everything.
I'll go with the sausage since it's the easiest to cut into. There you go. I think this is just like white sausage. Juicy.
We'll report back after we sample everything. Well, that's a wrap for dinner. It was delicious. Finished all the meat at least. There was like 4 different types of potatoes.
Every
We kinda
potato
gave up
lover's
on, but-
paradise.
Everything was great. And it was only $50, which is pretty reasonable for that amount of food. I'd give it 8.5 out of 10.
I concur.
Krakow at night looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
I will say it's the first time I've ever seen underglow LED on a horse and carriage.
Like the carriage from Cinderella.
Yeah,
I want to be a princess again.
we got live music going.
And all the restaurants are still pretty busy.
Yeah, it is 9:40 at night for reference, and
On a what, Tuesday?
yeah, and all the restaurants are full of people. It's pretty vibrant. I think that's what makes a city feel special.
Well, that's a wrap for day 1 here in Krakow. We learned a lot of history, and although it didn't seem like it, we walked over 15 miles. So we definitely had to fuel up. So lots of snacks, lots of good food. And we are going to be turning in because tomorrow we have an early day for a day trip. So we will catch you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning from this foggy day 2. We are currently walking to the bus so we can do our excursion for the day. The first part of the vlog is going to be a little more serious. We are going to Auschwitz and we'll learn more history. And then the second part of the vlog, we'll be going to some really cool salt mines. So that'll be nice. And then back to Krakow for the last sights and snacks before
we head out tomorrow.
Sad face.
Plot twist, we're actually going to the salt mines first. It's about 2 hours and 800 steps down.
Yay.
Which we didn't realize at the time. Rosie's pumped. She loves her steps.
Yes.
We'll see how it goes. She's slightly claustrophobic, so.
Yeah, I'm not 100% ready for this. So if you hear me weeping on camera, no, you didn't.
So we just passed a little group of like first graders in high-vis vests going down, so.
You think I could borrow one from them?
Yeah. So if they can do it, I think you can do it.
We shall see. Dun, dun, dun. We made it down the first 300 steps. So I shouldn't have to duck because I'm the same height.
At least it's nice and cool down here.
Yes.
The amount of timber they use to support the walls is pretty impressive.
This is like an engineering feat, honestly.
Good. Perfect.
What do you think?
It's beautiful.
Can't
It's
believe
impressive.
we're, what, 95 meters underground?
Yeah.
It's like
one of the most
a salt
beautiful,
cathedral.
yeah, that I've ever seen. Look at the Last Supper over here. That is impressive.
Rosie, check.
We gotta be almost there, I think.
You can't be tired from steps.
No, I'm not tired. It's being under the ground that's not my favorite. But we're hanging in there.
I mean, at least we're not in like a dark tunnel.
No.
It's like we're going down on a decline.
Wow, this is
Oh,
beautiful.
that's cool.
I think we're almost done.
Ever see a gift shop and a snack bar and a toilet a couple 100 feet underground?
Should we buy a snack and souvenir?
Let's see. Looks like you found something.
Heart magnet. It's made out of stabilized salt so it won't deteriorate.
Nice.
So now you can have my heart forever.
Oh, so sweet.
Yes.
I'm just gonna, when we cook at home, I'm just gonna
No,
rub,
don't
I'm
eat
just
it.
gonna rub this on the meat. Kind of reminds me of like a Gringotts bank in like Harry Potter with like the carved stone and everything.
Look at the ceiling.
Looks like you can even have like a wedding venue in here. Carved murals on the walls.
You can propose to me with a bag of salt.
Yeah. Good place for a wedding. And if you have a change of heart, there's plenty of places to hide a body.
Oh no.
Last stop.
Next 2 boxes, please.
Just got to make it up the elevator and we'll be out. This might be the most interesting part.
Oh no. Oh no.
I think they only put a few of us in.
Oh, so it's a very smallish.
Very small.
So a group.
How many people?
I think that's six people.
Oh no.
How many people?
Oh. Whew.
Wow. Half away, half away.
No, I think that's it.
Oh, roto this time. Oh, okay, okay.
We made it.
Yeah, I want to kiss the ground.
Yeah, it's like a 2-level elevator, so you can get in here and then they lower it a few feet, and then people get in on the top. But that's what you were most worried about. It was like 30 seconds, maybe?
Yeah, I'm glad it had holes.
Yeah.
There's no way if that was solid I would have made it. I would have cried.
All right. Well, we're heading back to the bus for the next stop. How are the salt mines?
Honestly, I thought they were going to be much worse than they were. And I'm glad I did it, but I will say I was terrified at the beginning. I did have to talk to myself a couple times because the thought of being underground really freaks me out.
You know,
But
100 plus meters underground. But
yes, so
yeah, it was fun. I'd recommend.
yeah, that was amazing.
And she did it. Good job. Didn't have
Yay!
to do an emergency evacuation for her. On to the next stop. Well, we just finished up our tour of Birkenau, which was the largest concentration camp. It's just down the way from Auschwitz I, which is the most known concentration camp. Birkenau is actually like 10 times bigger, but we learned a lot.
It's
Saw-
very
Saw a lot.
sad.
Yep, very sad, very eye-opening.
Yes, there was a lot of history that is never covered in school, and coming here and seeing the conditions that the people lived in and worked in, and just all the horror things that happen here was definitely eye-opening.
Yeah, and you can go to like the main website to see a lot of the pictures that we saw and hear some of the stories. Something you should learn more about, so you know we don't repeat history. Everyone should kind of.
Treat each other as humans.
Yep. Now we are heading back to Krakow.
Yes.
We're about an hour and a half away. Back in Krakow, obviously. Rosie had to do some last minute shopping at the mall, which is pretty big, so if you're into that kind of stuff,
I always find them all.
they have a decent sized mall with a ton of stores.
Yes. It was heavy.
But now we're just walking back towards the old town in our hotel and gonna search for some nourishment because
It's been a long day.
yeah, it was almost 12 hours we were gone, and all we had was a ham sandwich and apple.
We are at Rosie Oko, and the place has pretty good reviews. There was literally a line when we got here, and we've been here for an hour, and the line moves pretty quickly, but there's definitely still a constant line. I have the steak fillet here with some roasted potatoes, and then the hubby here has a very seductive looking duck. So let's try my steak here. So there you go.
Good. There you go.
Good. Well, that concludes our 2 days here in Poland. We had a great time learning about history and just being able to explore the city and outside of the city a little bit. The people were very nice. I'm glad we came here. They usually are like, oh, people skip us over because they just go to Warsaw or something. But I definitely wouldn't skip it. It was a wonderful place to be, and we really enjoyed our time here.
Yeah, let us know what food looked the best. We tried all sorts of different things, from pierogies to pushkis to the pizza thing that everyone likes.
Yeah, but comment, like, subscribe.
Yeah, this is the end of our 2-week Euro trip. By now there'll be 4 other videos. We went to Budapest, Vienna, Bratislava, Prague, Munich, and Krakow, where we're ending it. So
Yeah,
if this is your first video watching,
go back.
go back and watch the others. Let us know what you think. Till next time, peace.